The Emperor protects. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris as the Imperium of Man. I did not forget last time to rename this sector. I purposefully left it for this episode. But what I did forget was to prepare the name prior to actually starting the video. That's a little bit of a problem, okay? I will admit that might be slightly problematic. Tell you what we will do though is send a bunch of minerals to these the sector administration over here, like so. And now, as quick as is humanly possible, Alt tab, to over here, to the list of sectors in the Lexicanum of Warhammer 40K, and Barbarous. Sure, Barbarous sector. There we go. See, I think that was the quickest out of all of the times I had to rename a sector. I think this one went the quickest. There we go. Barbarous. Energy-wise, everyone else is doing fine, apart from this one, but that's a new sector, it doesn't really count. But as far as management is concerned, it goes pretty much the same all, well, everywhere, in all of them. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we are ready. Moving on then. Construction ships have their jobs, the colony ships have been sent out as well. There is some sort of emancipation movement going on. I really could not care less about them. The something slaves, really, it's no problem whatsoever. Really, it's completely fine. There we go. Now, you've leveled up. It's okay. We said that we were going to upgrade our ships, and indeed that is exactly what we're going to do. Any minute now. But while we're waiting for that, some news. As far as the mod is concerned, I did change the values a little bit, so now it should be fine. But I'm hoping I saved my changes. I did, didn't I? Yep, there we go. It's more expensive now. Awesome. Okay. Who died? Governor died. We will look into that in a bit. Just give me a second first. So, the mods is all fine now, but other than that, I wanted to bring your attention to something. We have around 40,000 strength in total. Right around now, in 2350, I think around 2400s, we're going to start seeing crisis events pop up. I mean, we might not. We might get really lucky, as lucky as we are with the Fallen Empires. There we go. That's what they're called. As lucky as we are with the Fallen Empires, and we might, not get a bunch of different crisis events from all over the place. But if we do, I genuinely think that we're sort of ready. Yeah? I really do. I genuinely think that we're kind of ready to deal with whatever is thrown at us. But what I'm really curious about and what I'm really scared of is this place here. This place here, because now I have 40,000 in total, and that's around 500 ships, slightly under 500 ships. That is a lot of guns, and that is a seriously impressive amount of firepower. I mean, just look at one of my armadas, yeah? Or one of my battle fleets. I'm thinking, why don't we try and engage that thing, yeah? See how it goes. It may be the stupidest thing I've ever done, but, why not? Might as well. Experimentation is the mother of innovation. Right? That's how the saying goes. Am I correct on that, or am I utterly bullshitting again? It sounds reasonable, yeah? Let's go with that. It sounds reasonable. So, you know what? I'll go with it. Absolutely will. Making a very, very healthy amount of minerals and a fairly decent amount of energy as well. Well, actually, the energy's kind of low, isn't it? Ooh, yeah. Could be doing better on the energy front. Could be doing better on that front, absolutely. But what about the sectors? Let's take a look at them. Are you spending those minerals that I sent you? Yes, you are. Okay. Let's go ahead and feed them more then, I suppose. This one, Palace Munus, is spending quite a lot. Give them a whole bunch. Make sure they don't run out. Now, technology-wise, it is 14 months until we get the Gauss cannons. I don't think there's anything else that we need to really be careful of. I think we can just increase speed as we like and just wait out this. Well, basically just wait, just wait for everything to finish. There's a science ship not doing anything.
Construction complete.
They opened their borders towards me, really? Why would you? Genocidal minus 600. Yep. Oh dear, oh dear. That is just amazing, isn't it? Genocidal minus 6 billion opinion of you. We really dislike you. Got that? We fucking despise you. You're Satan reincarnate, and well, it's not far from the truth. Not far from the truth. Is there anything else that we want to build, like any mining stations, research stations, something like that? No? Doesn't look like it. Should I do it now? Yeah, no. Yes, actually, yes. Let's do it. There's a bunch of stuff over there I want to go over and clear it out. Because this thing might have a potentially... Or does it? No? No, all three of these worlds are barren, but this thing might have some research or something that's worthwhile. Besides, I think it would be a semi-decent test of my capabilities, or more specifically the capabilities of this admiral and his ships. He has a fairly powerful navy, but let's see how his ships individually do, and do they get brutally murdered or not. Oh, there's also a world here in the Bronze Age. Terribly disgusting and just the worst. I am sending my best troops to land. Yeah. Go. The worst. I mean, you're literally Satan. Look at that. What the fuck is this? Oh. Okay. The Battlefleet Terror reports a significant crystalline presence in the Iriani system. There is little to indicate whether this is an ancestral home of the creatures, but never before have this many crystalline entities been observed in one system at once. Initial readings point to the unusual crystal structure in the system being of some interest. Should we be able to disassemble it? Battle stations. They're attacking me all at once. This is not the best thing in the world. But let's see how we do. I really am just crossing my fingers and hoping that this all goes well. I have my doubts, though. Those are extremely quick projectiles. See, what I'm wondering, though, is what kind of damage they're doing. That is what interests me the most. what sort of damage can these projectiles do? Because there is a lot of them, but I don't think they gain upgrades, right? They're the same at level 1, they're the same at, well, you know, they're the same at year 1 when you start the game, and 10 years later, and 100 years later, I assume. We seem to be losing corvettes. Easily replaceable ships, I'm not really worried about them at all. It's the bigger vessels that I'm trying to be cautious about. Yeah, they are taking a pounding. My god, did you see that? Yeah, I might want to retreat, believe it or not. Sit this one out and see just how well or poorly we do. Yeah, not ideal. Though, like I said, I can replace most of the destroyers and all of the corvettes. That's really not an issue. In fact, I'll begin doing so right away, yeah? What's this? Crystalline entity shattered. The crystalline entity... crystalline... whatever, entity. Informally renamed after it became obvious that the crystal's behavior is actually is actual behavior and not some obscure mineralogical process, are aggressive and outright hostile to human ships. Perhaps they perceive our fleet as metallic entities to be ousted from crystal territory by any means necessary. Our engagements have allowed us to pinpoint actual structural weaknesses that should, theoretically, be shared amongst individual crystalline entities. Additionally, changes in level of levels of aggression. Additionally, changes in levels of apparent aggression and the internal generation of power that drives their weapon-like discharge are accomplished by shifts in how the crystals break light. Really? Is that enough to propel an objective? Is that enough to propel an object quickly enough, though, to make it cause damage? I'm not so sure of, but okay. As peaceful interaction seems impossible, we are left with little choice but to continue to engage these entities in direct combat if we wish to learn more about them. Noted. Well, you're engaging the living fuck out of most of them, and I just realised how big this thing is. Yeah. Okay, well then, I am prepared to lose a battle fleet for this. I really am, because this is one of those things that is fairly unique to the universe, and well, the whatever they are, I mean, we really don't know anything about them, but whatever they are, they must be purged, as they are a threat to humanity. Where was I? Ah, yes, rebuilding this glorious fleet that we're losing oh so horribly. Like 6 of those, yeah? There you go. They're actually making a decent amount of money, believe it or not. Broadsides firing, yeah. There we go. I'm gonna increase this by 1, slowly. Easy does it, there we go, easy does it. Break them apart. Good, good. Now, there is but one hostile left. 44,000 health points on him. We have Gauss cannons, ladies and gentlemen. This is an exciting time. Loader efficiency, kinetic weapon attack speed +5. That seems very useful for me. Devastator torpedoes, advanced fighter and bomber wings. Devastator torpedoes will be done in 10 months. Let's get those, and then we'll get the fighters, I believe, and the bombers. We do have a lot of them, as it seems. And this thing does seem to have a lot of health, but doesn't seem to be doing incredibly well on the damage front. It is absolutely terrifying. I mean, look at it. Yeah, the ships from back here, I don't envy that much, obviously. I mean, they have to travel through a cluster of God knows what the hell this is. But this battleship, right? You know you're safe in this battleship. I mean, let's be honest here. You're firing torpedoes at maximum distance, macro batteries blazing away and all that. That's fine. It's the pilots that I'm really, that I'm really not really envious of, but that I'm really, fascinated by, and that I'm really, like, what's the word? It is an honor to have such courageous pilots, and it is a pleasure to command such courageous men in my fleet, because I mean they're charging head into whatever the hell that thing is. I mean, we know nothing about it. They just charge straight into it and engaging at minimal range. So yeah. Despite frequent clashes, the crystalline entity remains as enigmatic as ever. They do not seem to mate, and it's difficult to imagine some kind of vast space geode naturally producing the things. We have found some uses for the shards of a destroyed crystalline entity, but fear that some things, such as the truth of their actual nature, simply are fundamentally unknowable. Really a pity, really. Truly a pity. But, good job, people. Truly. Enrique de la Cruz and Battlefleet Terra. Fantastic work, people. Fantastic work. Now, let us send one of our science vessels to investigate and survey the system. And the other science ship can run around this place and acquire information about the enemy's territory. As far as everything else is concerned, I think we're mostly done with our construction duty around the place. But one does have to wonder, if that thing fell, why can't the battle station over here, the enigmatic fortress, that is an ambition of mine. Is it a suicidal mission? Maybe. I don't know that. You don't know that. But there is a distinct possibility that it is not a suicidal mission, that it is indeed entirely reasonable to assume that we can take that thing down. We shall see. We shall see, however. 10 destroyers, sorry, not 10 destroyers, 17 destroyers, 16 cruisers. Well, I keep going with an entire 10 ships less than what it actually says. 26 cruisers, 17 destroyers, and 10 battleships. 22 cruisers, 26 cruisers, 28 destroyers, 17 destroyers, 19 corvettes. Okay, so Battlefleet Terra is going to need just an insane amount of corvettes. Like 20, maybe. Oh, I think 15 will do. But other than that, also some destroyers, like both Viper and Cobra class destroyers. Matter of fact, that's one of the things I really wanted to check. 7 Cobra class, 10 Viper. 7 Cobra, 10 Viper. That's fine, actually. That's entirely fine. Oh yes, where are they? These guys, right? They did land, yes, correct? They did, that is correct. Where is this, though? I have an idea. Where is... So... Dear. Where is it? Come on, there it is. Can I do this? No. What about the other one? Can I do this? No. Because this planet needs to be purged of all life in it, okay? Can we get that out of the way? This planet needs to be purged. So, it's under the Conmar sector. I would like to... Where is the Conmar sector? Manage. I would like... There, isn't it? I'm being stupid. Hold on. It's in there, isn't it? Yes, it's in there. So, I'd like to take this away from the Conmar sector and put it under my direct control for a bit. It's going to cost me 25 influence. It's practically nothing, yeah? Now, surface, purge all those disgusting things, whatever the hell they are. Clear this out. Go to Holy Terror, and you are getting resettled, my friend, to this place. Right there, and resettle him, that's 50 influence. And that also means we should build you like a... What? A frontier clinic? Yeah, definitely. A frontier clinic. So, now that that's done, let's see. Ah, yes. The new planets over here, this one specifically, can be given to the Sector Command. Yes, it can. What about Egglord? This one can as well. Good. Which means the Barbarous sector is going to receive both of those. Right? There we go. Awesome. And moving on. Alright, 822 naval capacity. That is quite a lot of ships. We're around... Well, not around, slightly over half of that build out, and we're struggling to maintain all our ships. Or are we? Not really. But building a third battle fleet would be very expensive. Sorry, make no mistake about that. Okay. Now... Ah, yes. The Cobra. Pair of Cobras. And a few more Corvettes later down the line. Are we done with the warp drive? Not yet. Get a move on, people. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Get me those warp drives. This is Battlefleet Armageddon. Oh no! Armageddon is in Holy Terror, isn't it? You received all the You received all the ships, didn't you? Okay. Okay, this is not a problem. It's fine. They received all the ships that were supposed to belong to Battlefleet Terror, though. They were the reinforcements to Battlefleet Terror. Warp Drive 3 is done. Oh, the amount of options we have. Proton torpedoes. I think I'm gonna go with the lab, I think. Or, nah. Doesn't make sense lore-wise, plus it's useless. Disruptors, ion disruptors, nah, not a fan of those. Plasma thrower, can't see it happening. Not a fan of that either. Sure, I guess the lab then. And in 2 months we can start redesigning our ships. But before that happens, I wanted to have them like this, so they can look at each other, so I can determine what needs to go where. Right, so these are cruisers. Cruisers we're not going to touch because they have 26, you have 22. That's fine. Battleships 11 to 10, and that's an okay ratio. Destroyers, you need a few more destroyers. You need to donate a few of your destroyers to Battlefleet Terror, I believe. Yes, that is Terror. but, you know, also your corvettes as well. Now, as far as destroyers go, you have 16 Cobra, 12 Viper, so it's actually perfect. This means you're going to give them a few Cobras. There you go. 14 and another Cobra, please. Where is it? There it is. Then another Cobra. Okay. And now, you're going to give them nothing, apparently, because I misclicked. That's entirely fine. Go. Good. Merge everything up. Sit there. Now, hold tight as I scroll down infuriatingly to the Corvettes. This entire screen needs to be revamped, okay? This entire screen needs to be redesigned and rethought because it's disastrous. It's bottom line disastrous. Look at it. What sort of person thinks it's a good idea to scroll all the way down to find the ships that you want? I mean, seriously, guys. And the misclicking as well. It's so finicky. It's like literally click a pixel to the left and yeah. No. This is a terrible idea. This entire screen is a terrible idea. There we go. I have like, what, 19 Corvettes left. My God. Do you know what? I'm going to give you like one more and you're going to be happy with it. Yeah? You're going to be happy with it. That puts you at basically exactly the same, correct? Yes. So give them a dictator-type cruiser and a tyrant-type cruiser. They are going to give you more of their corvettes. As painful as it is to me to scroll down and, you know, potentially cause fatal damage to a very expensive gaming mouse, this is the optimal thing to do. And I will do it. I'm a fucking idiot. One more Corvette. You aren't getting anything else, okay? Got that? Good. Now. You to there, you to there. Merge, merge. Sit on top of that planet. You're going to... I think here is a place where we set up the base as well, isn't it? Kind of. We didn't put an engineering bay, but whatever. Okay, hull integrity. Ship hull points +5. That is good. Flak battery is anti-air, right? Point defense kinetic. Not that interested. Advanced afterburners, meh. This is what we said we were going to go for, right? Yes, that is what we're going for. We're going to give ourselves some Valkyries or, you know, advanced gunships and God knows what. They have plenty of different strike craft and bombers in the Warhammer universe. Pick whatever, or whichever one you like. Valkyries are usually considered the lighter option. Now that that's done, time to enter the ship designer once again and completely change the design of all of our vessels. A level 3 warp drive. What does this do? Okay, we need to take a look at this. This is strictly superior, right? Yeah, yes it is. Tactical agitators is a thing that exists, and they are extremely powerful and extremely potent. So don't, you know, be upset or whatever that we have those as a thing. It's, trust me, it's all okay. Now, we do have a little bit of a problem. And that problem is power. What do we do with power? I'm forced to leave this ship like this without any armor. That's disastrous, potentially. Quantum missiles is fine. Though, yeah, we might want to put down like I don't know. Quantum missiles is fine. Save. There we go. Cobra. Cobra class destroyer is a fairly straightforward destroyer, so there's not much thought going to be put into this. Just two medium Gauss cannons on it and sort out the power situation. Sort out by doing that, correct? No! By doing that. Okay. Yeah, we need better generators. Like, I just realised this. We really need better generators. The Viper missile destroyer. You do not. You don't actually have any. You know, any other type of weaponry, do you? Just missiles. Is it time to rethink our strategy on that? Don't think so. Don't think so. But I will put a Ripper autocannon on it. Yeah? We'll put a Ripper autocannon on it. Oh, just a little bit of something for close quarter combat if the need arises for such a thing. Now, unfortunately, this does mean that you're going to go in to battle with less armor, but hopefully the new tactical agitators are going to supplement that fact. So we did both destroyers and the corvettes. Keep that in mind. Better tactical agitators, impulse thrusters, better scanners, and level 3 warp engines. Next, the Devastator torpedoes, and the level 4 macro batteries, sorry, level 5 macro batteries even. This little scout wing, a level 2 point defense weapon system, and quantum missiles is fine. Now the power situation, on the other hand, is not. This ship does harbour a lot of armour, so I won't exactly have issues with doing that, and then putting a level 3 shield on. Perfect, actually. And there we go. That's the Dictator. The Tyrant. Ooh, the Tyrant is really going to get a buff. So, level 5 macro batteries. Then a pair of level 3 Devastator torpedoes. Agitators, engines, warp drive. Now, instead of that, strap this on, and instead of that, put this on. There you go. Save. Good. That leaves me with 1 left, correct? Yes. That leaves me with just the with the battleship. No, actually with 2 left. Just the battleships. Okay. Let's do these then. A lot of macro batteries. Those 2 are fine, and the standard utility upgrades on the side. Now, the power for this one is going to be a bit interesting. You don't have a lot of armor, you do have a lot of shields, so I'm thinking we do this, and if it's enough... It is. But it's almost like too much of a good thing, yeah? Fuck it. Just do it. Fuck it. Not ideal, but I don't see much of an alternative for now. Those things are okay, and the scout wings are also fine. And then this thing, and this thing, and this thing, and this thing. And you have plenty of shields, so... Oh, sorry, plenty of armor, so I think that is going to be good for you. And there we go. But that's not everything. I do want to change something. You see, both my battleships have scout wings in them. Both of them. Why would the Dictator class cruiser have a hangar module? Don't see the point of one. Ah, okay. The point of one is the point defense, no pun intended. You do have a torpedo bow in the front. You have a broadside stern back here, and that's all okay. The hangar seems a bit, I don't know, not ideal to me. An artillery core would be better, or even better, a weapons slot would be better for me. Oh, sorry, a broadside core or an artillery core would be better for me. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. And put on a Gauss cannon on you, and we have plenty of quantum missiles, don't we? Yeah, we do. Put down a Ripper autocannon as well, eh? Of course, the shield capacitor and the hull tissue. Not one, not two, but 3 antimatter reactors. Then a level 4 shield can go there. And can we take this away? Yes, we can, and that means more armor for you. There you go. Be fairly happy about that, right? So we've actually reduced the number of those fighter craft that we have in our navy, but I think that's a good idea. Pretty damn confident that that's in the long run a good thing. Yeah, especially when we get what's this? Oh, great thing. Great thing indeed. Especially when we get these advanced fighter wing and advanced bomber wing aircraft. Basically, we're set, right? I mean, we're only going to need a few fighter wings, and most of the bomber wings are going to be delivering damage to enemy ships. We're really going to be focused on that aspect of combat, and you know, just a few advanced fighter wings to. So, is capable of doing significant damage to smaller enemy vessels and hold its own against hostile strike craft. What it doesn't tell you is that it also acts as point defense, which means it can take down slow-moving torpedoes and missiles. So that's going to be their task, to work alongside with the level 2 point defense that we have. So, you know, all in all, I'm pretty satisfied about the way we're doing things. And of course, Battlefleet Terror is going to be the first to be upgraded. But that said, it is Battlefleet Armageddon that's the slightly larger fleet at the moment, isn't it? Which means 11 battleships, 24 cruisers, 24 destroyers, as opposed to 10, 24, 24, and then 12, and they have 13. Meaning, we should build a... What do we have? We have 6 Apocalypse, 4 Nemesis. This means you should build a Nemesis class battleship right there. Right there. And Battlefleet Armageddon is to be upgraded immediately to the superior ship designs and everything that goes along with it. Really should provide a huge buff to the strength of the Navy. I expect it to. Fully expect it to. We got a little bit more research, it's fine, and why is my science ship not doing anything? Do stuff, look, there's plenty of stuff for you to do. Go and do it. Constructors are mostly finished with their work, I believe. There's not a lot for them to do. There is actually stuff down here, isn't there? Yeah, mining station and research station. Mining, research, then you. Mining and research. There we go. Well, we're upgrading the 2 battle fleets, and Next time we're going to see what our war goals are going to be in the near future. I'm thinking stray away from the Galactic Mythfell Union for now because they really hate me. Maybe focus on the smaller guys over here. Let's see who they're allied with. There's options. There is definitively options. We might even go for the Hantak, but we'll figure that out next time. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, please remember to like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed this video, and until next time, take care, and bye-bye.